Hello, and why don't we have a Gabe available today, Spider? What's going on?
Hello. So, yeah, I did a charity stream, and the charity stream was for War Child. And one of the milestones ended up being us doing a video braiding hair. So, yeah.
Okay.
We're doing that today.
We're braiding here. I've heard tales that you did this.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I consented, but I probably did.
You did. I have receipts. So.
Receipts.
You're stuck here.
Oh yes, I tend to make a lot of receipts. I just love doing it, so I just make up some things that I can have a receipt for.
Yes.
Cool. So we're gonna braid then. I know like the single braid. Well, not this. What's it called? The standard braid. 3-strand.
Yeah, just standard braid. I don't know.
Standard
There's probably
braid.
a proper word for it.
There is probably a proper word for it. But yeah, just like the 3-strand thingy. So what do we want to do? Do we want so we showcase how you braid your hair usually,
Sure.
and then I can showcase how I would braid my hair usually.
Sure. I have a lot of hair, as most of you probably already know. Like a lot of hair, and that means that for the most part, I keep it braided to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. So.
Oh yeah, damage is a thing too.
Yes.
For me, it's more like I braid because it's more manageable. I don't think about damage. I just think about, oh god, hair is such in the way. So having it braided makes it a chunk of manageability.
Yeah, for me, like my hair get caught on lots of things, like door handles, for example. So, like the part where the door handle attaches to the door, that gap. Yeah, my hair keeps on getting caught in that.
Long hair and being small. You're on the door
Yes.
handle height for hair.
Yes. Yes, I have very long hair. Yeah. If, like I said, on the floor, my hair can touch the floor. And, yeah, I need to protect it. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Makes sense.
Braiding.
Braiding.
Yes. So, won't be able to talk too much since I'll be facing away from the microphone, but...
I'll do
You guys
action
will-
commentary.
Yes. You guys will, like, see what I'm doing, so...
Yeah. So right, she's picking up her hair. But yeah, so they're gonna do the 3 strands, okay? So you do it low on the side of your back of your head. Yeah, I've seen people just. Okay, good. You're getting this, everybody. See this? This is a professional in the middle of their natural habitat. So you do this daily? I don't know why
Yes.
I'm screaming. Like I can't hear you, but I can.
Yes.
Already going to the front?
Yes.
Already, that's good. You did like 3 knots there, and then you're already in the front there.
Yeah, I keep my braids fairly loose and low.
Okay.
And with that, it tends to work quite well.
Yeah.
So,
For me, before I actually learned how to, or even think about taking my hair to this side, trust me, I had some difficulties trying to tie up the lower ends when I just hold back here all the time. Like, oh, this is tough to get all that hair back there.
my hair is quite long, so, and my arms are only so long.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wouldn't work at one point.
As for how I get the ribbon into my hair, so one strand on
ribbons.
one side, one on the other side, so there's 3 strands of hair. This one doesn't have ribbon in it. The other 2 do.
Yeah.
And you just braid it in as if it's
Look
hair.
at that.
And
That was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
good
simple.
for you. Yeah, it's simple, but also like if you do it daily or something,
course.
then makes sense that you got it.
I braid my hair several times a day, so
Several
wrap
times a
around.
day even.
yes, it gets messy.
I
Wrap
see.
around on the other side, and then just tie
I'm
knot
entranced.
and a bow
And there you go.
because we're fancy.
But yeah, I don't have a bow. I can't be fancy. I have a lot of headbands. Just these. This is what I use, you know.
Yeah, I used to use elastics, but my issue was that they seemed to be damaging my hair a bit, and that's why I switched away from them.
Show that camera how smooth those braids are.
Yes, it's...
Look at that.
A fairly smooth braid.
Fairly smooth, she says.
Like, it's not perfect, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
shall I just
fairly
do
long
mine normal?
braid.
Very long braid. I think mine reaches to here, I think. Okay, I will do the thing now.
Yes.
And you will tell me when I am mostly in frame. But I have changed the chair for this occasion to be more visible because, you know, gamer chairs, they have such a tall back. Even Spider's still in her gamer chair thing.
Yeah.
So you had to struggle.
I didn't want to move a bunch of furniture.
Okay. Am I looking good? I can just like lean back, talk to the microphone like this.
Yes.
Like a cool guy does. Hey, what's going on? Like sometimes I do that up here. That depends because of the length. So some sport activities, the braid will be high enough located so it won't be like dingling that much. But right now it doesn't really matter. It's long enough to be there in the way anyway.
Yeah.
I did comb my hair, so this should be okay.
Yes.
So getting for me, as I'm not as experienced as Spider, getting all these strands of the perfect length or the perfect width is the issue. So I have to think a bit.
Yeah.
And I'll test the waters. Like, is this good? I'll hold it and I'll feel. No, that's too little. I'll do it again.
You can do it.
Yeah, it takes sometimes like 2 or 3 times to get a good length of it. That's okay, I think. And then I just start really tight because I got no idea what I'm doing. I just gotta start tight.
All right.
Are you seeing my hands?
Yes. You look like you're like doing some strange yoga pose or something.
Does it look abnormal?
Yes. In the sense that you seem very uncomfortable braiding your hair.
It's a new thing.
You'll get more used to it. I've been braiding my hair.
I think I'm pretty good.
I've been braiding my hair for years and years and years. So, honestly, you're doing fine. Way better than I did at the start. So.
Thank you.
And.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to turn around soon.
Especially for me, I used to use a hair tie at the top as well to make it easier. So that's like easy mode. So you're doing a fairly difficult one for like starting out.
At this point, I'm starting to like try to not mess up what I'm holding out here. I think I did it. And like my fingers are saying, "What? Were you holding this one? I don't know." And then it goes, okay. And what I tend to do, at least when I did mini braids of this, for when I did my cosplay stuff of Viking and pirate stuff. So because they're so messy, as people can see, it's just hard to get them consistently straight. The hair, and for this occasion, when I made the mini braids, I tend to have a running tap and just wet my fingers enough to make sure that the hair is going like. As everybody knows, in the shower, you know, your hair just becomes one straight line of whatever. So here I would also just have water, as I have in front of me, prepared for this occasion. And then just keep... Now I forgot my actual loop order, but that's fine. So I'll just keep doing the thing. And like I'll add water in occasionally while I'm doing it. So the hair would just keep itself more in line, make it straighter. And at this point, I soon realize how messed up I did the width of the chunks, or whatever you call the strands that we picked off.
Yeah.
In the beginning. And if it's bad, I can like at one point just hold the entire piece and then make 3 new, like, pick new sizes of them. I'm very good at this lingo, you can tell, right?
Yeah.
The sizes of chunks. I can repick the sizes of chunks again.
I mean, if I'm not trying to make like a fancy looking braid, then I also sometimes do something similar to that. So splitting off from like the biggest chunk, splitting off strands to add to the smaller chunks.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So not just adding it all back into one big thing, but
that's what I do. I just reset. Like, okay, well, you guys get reset. So now one is small enough, but I'm not gonna make it. It got far enough to where a point where I'm saying like, you know what, this is okay. Having the headband approximately ish where it is, and then making sure it's tight enough. Voila! Got a little bit much at the end. That's fine.
I mean, like, my tails tend to be quite short, especially since I like specifically try to keep them a bit short. But once again, like, it's not perfect. See, there's like a strand sticking out. It's fine.
Look. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. As I said, like, I'm like, well, used to braiding my hair. I do it a lot.
But that's the braid I know.
Yeah.
I've heard tales of other ones, but I don't know how to.
Yes.
But this is, I like to have this one if I'm usually exercising or running a lot, because now that it's very long, the hair, I haven't had this long hair ever before. And it's very much more maneuverable when it's like this to exercise, and even like any exercise on the back, at least, it's horrible with a lot of hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you gotta fix it up somehow.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I tried to, like, even go for a long walk in summer with my hair loose, it's like I'm wearing a blanket on my back. So, wouldn't recommend.
But sometimes for me, you said you wear you remake a braid like every sometimes a day. For me, I can, depending on, of course, if it gets messy, that it's not gonna be out there, but I can like keep the braid for usually sometimes just the whole day, and then the next day at one point I'll untangle it.
Yeah.
And it's also funny because then it becomes the wavy here. And I tend to braid my hair usually, at least if I'm had a shower and I showered my hair, because then it's also easy to do it, and also a way to, for me, very easily dry my hair, because I just put my hair in the braid and then I kind of dry it quickly. But I also like put the braid in like a towel and just there you can just like dry it like that.
Yeah, for me, I kind of need to have my hair loose while it's drying, because if I try and dry it as braid, it's not going to dry. There's just too much hair going on.
Yeah, it's true. Like, it takes a lot longer for it to dry in as a braid. I don't know if it's unhealthy for the hair or not.
I mean, if it takes super long, then yes, it would be. So, like, if it stays like wet for more than a day, that might be a problem. But otherwise,
okay, yeah. I haven't checked in on it, but it seems like it would be unhealthy for it to be wet all the time.
I've heard of there being issues with dreadlocks when they're not being dried properly. So.
Okay.
I have heard of it being difficult to like dry dreadlocks all the way through. So.
Oh, well, it makes sense because it's chunked up here.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, those are our basic braids.
The basic braids. Braid.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. There is a different type of braid that I have been starting to try to do recently. I don't know if it has a proper name, and it's not like a proper braid, but the idea is if I go for that braid, it gives me curly-ish hair. So that's something. My hair texture overall is like curly, like on the side of curly, but since it's so long, it tends to be more wavy. And yeah, with that specific braiding style, I can have it be more on the curly side than the wavy side. I think the easiest way to explain it would be if I do it more towards the bottom.
Okay. I'll undo my braid as well.
And I mean,
will you do the entire braid or what?
Just part. Like the thing is,
part of it.
Yeah, I've got plenty of braid that's just at the front, so. And you can try and braid along.
I will.
So.
I will re-braid.
Got your 3 strands.
Wait! I just undid them a little bit. I'm not ready yet. No, that's not tight enough. Hold on a second. There!
Alright.
Grab your strands.
Yes, 3 strands again.
Let's see here. Grab your 3 strands. See, even this is weird, you know? You see, whenever you like start slightly off in a different position, everything is weird. I remember the first time I tried to start learning to take in from the front here, my fingers didn't, like, it was easier to do it in the back than the front because I just learned how to do it like that. So it's
like for me, my arms just get so tired. So I also have issues using like a hairdryer because it just takes so long. So, got your 3 strands yet?
No, they're not even. Hold on a second.
You can do it.
I got it. I'm getting there. Oh, it's working itself through. That'll do. Jesus, this is not good.
You can manage.
Wait. I got now. It's working. Okay, water.
All right. So you take. It's similar to normal braiding. So you do a similar move. So the outside one to the middle, and then you pass it back around to the same side it started on. So you wrap it around the middle one.
Pass it down there. But my hand doesn't go further than this now.
Yeah, you pass them around.
Okay, so if I turn them like this.
Yes.
And then I pass them around again.
So basically, you wrap it around the middle one until it ends up on the same side it started on.
Okay, I did that. Yes, I did it.
And then you do the same thing on the other side. There. And it looks different than the normal braid, but yeah, that's supposed to look.
I'm doing that. My hands are doing weird things.
Yes.
And then you keep doing that?
Yeah, and you keep doing that. Just wrapping
So you're basically
around.
just doing a double trouble thingy.
Yes. And what it does is, since you're wrapping it around, that's, well, more of a curly type end result if you leave your hair like that. And
oh god, I'm getting hand confused. Like, I'm trying to remember where I'm at. I got this. Pick them apart.
But yeah, it's not a hairstyle that's supposed to look good while it's like this.
Oh, I see.
Afterwards.
Oh shit, I'm losing control. Oh, where am I doing again? Is this it? I think so. Oh god.
You can do it.
Okay, and around again.
Yes.
Around again. I think I've followed what I'm. Oh wait, what did I do?
Yeah, the end.
No, I forgot now at this point, but I'm gonna gonna keep doing this all over this one.
And at the end, you just basically do the same thing as always. Just tie it off with whichever method you prefer. And usually, like, start at the top, not just, like, 2/3 of the way through the braid. So, yeah. But yeah, it's something I've been starting to do recently. And it's, like, an altered version of a hair tutorial that I've seen on YouTube, and
I did it.
It's been something I've been experimenting with, and it's interesting.
Okay, yeah. I was surprised at how much I think I did it, but that was because it was like the simple method, just a little bit more of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only slightly more complicated.
I got like sections because of the hairbands. Now I can like inspect my sections.
Yes. With a magnifying glass, preferably.
Yes. Speaking of magnifying glasses, I have my glasses somewhere.
They're like.
I'm having them.
The glasses on your face.
Oh, there they are.
Oh.
I somehow thought I was back into when I didn't wield them.
Yes. Yeah.
What happened here?
I mean, so
like
mine starts around like here, so they look similar.
Okay.
It basically looks like a slightly like weird braid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I did it consistently, but
yeah.
And also the size were weirder. One was definitely a shorter strand than the other ones.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the idea of that one. It's not like fully following the tutorial that I watched, but yeah.
Okay.
I just
but it gets a little more curly.
And yeah, it definitely gets more curly. For me, I sometimes just letting my hair dry even get something close to like ringlet curls. So like the corkscrew shaped ones. But yeah, as you can see, currently it's just like slightly wavy with like.
Yeah, but mine too. Immediately look at that.
Yeah. But yeah, and another one I'm aware of is I think it's called like fishbone or something. And
oh, I've heard about fish something braid.
Yeah.
Fish tail.
Fish tail, yes, that's the one.
Okay.
So the idea is that you split it into 5 parts instead, I think.
God.
So we'll see if we can manage that one. I mean, I've never managed it before, so.
Never managed it before, and I'm supposed to get this one. All right, we got this.
I've done this braid with like string, not with hair. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to practice it, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Did you learn how to braid using hair?
Yeah, I just used it on myself. But watching videos.
Okay. Yeah, for me,
because
I knew how to braid long before I knew how to braid hair. Because braiding hair is difficult.
Never had an opportunity where I would braid anything.
Yeah, for me it was
past.
just like out of crafting class.
Okay.
I've got 3 on that side. And then another 2.
That would be crazy.
And
I'm so not prepared.
Yeah,
I'm
having
like
issues
loading
with,
up on water right now. Let's do this.
Just dunking your hair in water.
I'm just trying to like, because it will be more maneuverable around.
Yeah.
Or more manageable.
Yeah.
Let's just dunk it like a donut. Let's go.
Yeah. I think I'll actually use a mirror for this one. So.
Oh, we're getting serious right now.
Yeah. Question is, how am I going to hold all of these strands? I need bigger hands. 5 strands, so 1, 2, then 3, 4.
Oh no, I started mixing them up again.
Okay.
So panicking.
The outside strand should go to the middle. So similar concept as with the standard braiding. So the outermost one goes like past the center one. So there, that one I think. And I feel like I'm weaving or something. And
I'm struggling.
Something like this. It'll be interesting to see how it's going to turn out after this.
Okay, I'm holding something.
That's a thought.
I don't know what even my hands are doing right now, Spider.
Yeah.
How do I even start?
as I said, I'm no expert at this one, so your guess is as good as mine.
I lost my... Oh no! I need more hands! I got this going on!
I mean, like, mine...
It's all a mess! I don't know what I'm holding on to anymore. I don't have dexterity for this. Okay, I'm gonna get this up.
It looks slightly different. Like, I think I'm doing something.
You're doing something.
Yeah, I think I'm doing something.
You got to carry the show for now, Sputter. Golem can't keep up.
Keep on needing to rearrange all my strands. What am I doing? Oh, this one's in the center, so that one goes there. This is so much easier with string. I can imagine. Nope. Okay. And then that one goes there. And it is going to look like a miss, but that's okay. Since I have little clue what I'm doing.
Okay, I have now identified 5 strands in the weirdest possible way. And I'm afraid to go anywhere further.
Yeah, so basically the idea is having the outermost strand do the same stuff as with the usual braid. So you pass it past the middle strand. So that's the idea, at least. There.
Wait.
This.
Oh no, I mixed them together. Shit. No, I'm back to 4. Or do I have 4? 1? Is that the same thing? I don't know. I grabbed the strand. I don't know where this was from.
Don't grab.
I found a rogue strand. I'm a mess.
So am I.
I'm still holding on to something. But my logistics in my hands don't really work.
It kind of looks like a braid.
I have to give this one up, I think, because right now my hands are just doing weird stuff. It doesn't want to understand. Okay, I got this normal now. No, I'm back to 4 again.
Still got 5 strands, I think.
Good job. Does it look different?
A bit? Like, I mean, I'll continue it, or at least I'll try.
Yeah, you give it a go, and we'll see how we get on. I really started to feel in my fingers.
So,
like the fatigue in the finger bits.
Yeah.
I'm when I'm confused, I hold even harder because I don't compute what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to hold on for dear life.
It's gonna be extra floofy, so that's for sure. Because my hair is not sure what it's supposed to be doing.
Okay.
So, but yeah, of course, since I'm like way more practiced with like wrangling my hair into like a standard braid.
I also feel like just holding. Let's say I try to hold one strand with my pinky. My hand starts saying no.
Yeah.
So I have a tough time just holding it with my pinky and moving my fingers around because of my old age and not keeping up with finger dexterity.
You need to level up your dexterity.
Yeah, that's true. I've just gone like into peasant barbarian thing.
Yeah. It's getting so floofy.
I gotta give it up. I got it in me.
Think I'm doing something?
Yeah, I mean...
I'll show off the end product.
Yeah, it looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
She has to remain focused.
I think I did it.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that must be it.
Like, compare the top part to the bottom part.
I mean, that definitely looks like whatever fishtail thingy is.
And the back of it. Like, it's extra floofy, as I mentioned, so... Yeah, I think I did it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. You have now seen that you have learned from before.
Yes.
Just now you have dared to travel into the territory of fishtail.
yeah, so many strands. And as you can see, like, it's a bunch of strands, so I didn't just randomly do 3. So I think I did it.
Yeah, I mean, it did look different, the fishtail braid thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing some tutorials online and, like, not being able to comprehend anything, though, but...
Yeah.
There was, the single braid worked, and then I kind of put it just at that. I also had to learn to do the small one in front, because also the first times I just did try to do that, I just didn't get to place them correctly, so they always ended up like sticking out a little bit like an idiot and then going down, so it didn't look normal at all. So it's been a slow learning process, even doing the basic ones, just different locations.
Yeah, I mean, like doing tiny braids is something I struggle with more than bigger ones. So like you can see my hair obviously thins out a lot. Like it's very long hair. Like you could even see it in the mirror. Like I have a lot of hair. But yeah, a different type of braid that I have done every now and then is like trying to like braid it on the side with a smaller amount of hair. So it can also get a bit messy, but the idea is just small braid and like along the side of the head. I'm not even like taking on any more hair.
Yeah, because that was also something that I saw in some videos.
Yeah,
like adding
taking on more
here.
hair is not something I can do yet.
No.
To me, that seems more difficult than the
Yeah, because your hair has to be such control of it, you know, and so a lot of the people I saw do it like have this super lame. It looks like they've really tended to their hair in a great way to make sure that they don't pick up a lot of extra hair and nonsense when they're doing it.
Yeah.
And also probably just a lot of skills to know how to do it quickly. So a good mix, I think. This would be, this would stick out a little bit, so it's not perfect, but it's just because the placement is still a WIP, a work in progress.
But yeah, with these small braids, it takes so long, because...
Yeah, at least for me, I tend to... I'm uncomfortable enough, so I just do... I just do it slowly and try to make sure I have the hair, and I wet the fingers to make it easier.
I've still got this much hair to go. I lost
control. Yeah. At one point it gets diminishing returns, right? Like it's braided, but like it would just like... It's nice when it's around the face area, and they're just gonna like drag it all the way over there.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, like, when it gets to this part, like, there's still this much hair left. And the braid gets really tiny.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah. This is why I don't do small braids that often, because it takes me several minutes per braid. And who has that sort of time? It's not like this much left.
As you can see, mine is like, it's not perfect right now because it's more like ish on the outside rather than being like part of the lower side and going there.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a decent working thing. So when I did the pirate, and the Viking actually, they both worked. So I have this small jewelry, like a hoop through them. So after I did the whole strand, I would take some hissing, what we call it, just hemp string, whatever, just some string, and loop it through the jewelry, and then get the jewelry up in the braid, so it looks like a knot on its own. But I have my hair tie under as well, so it looks like I have like jewelry in the braid thing, which is kind of cool. And it gets to, if you have two of them, and then it comes the dingly bell thing, ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Best part is, like, I haven't even tied it off.
Yeah, you don't need to when it's so small like that. That's true. Yeah, if you have... Oh, I need to resume. When you have small and you do it all the way, they'll just be like that.
Yes. So there. I
now you
have
to keep it like that because
tiny braid.
It's gonna be annoying to remove it now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a bit to remove. But
she's sacrificing so much for this video. All for charity.
Yes.
Did it. Yeah, that's my thing. I just do the normal one, and I've learned to do it in the front first. Oh god, what I do? I do it in the front and smaller ones, and that's my journey so far. And I still meet people like, oh, you can, at least you can braid your hair. Like, they'd be jelly of me to do that. So a lot of people still don't know. So I guess I'm somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to braid my hair for the longest part. So it was a learning curve. But yeah, the reason I started was I was advised by my hairdresser to braid my hair to like protect the ends. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe why you have a long set of hair then.
Yes.
Yes.
So I do have a load of hair.
Loathe the hair.
Like, yeah. Even the braid reaches off screen.
It's insane. It's a strand, alright.
Yes. Anyway. We have braided hair.
We have! I wouldn't call it as much of a tutorial than a showcase of our skills but I did enjoy your fishtail thing. That was good.
Yes, it wasn't really a tutorial, it was just we struggle to braid hair.
Yes, and I had more issues with my hands trying to hold on to 5. It's just so funny to like crunch my hands and nothing works. But yeah, aging is a normal part of life, and yes, you'd have to use them a little bit more to keep them intact.
Well, either way, thank you for being a good sport.
Hey, thank you for being the good sport for charity. I'm always open to be a goof to help out.
And thank you to everyone who donated again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I wasn't part of the whole thing, but hello.
Well,
I saw some of
it. You did donate, so.
I did. That I forgot.
Well, now you remember. Anyway, thanks to all of you for watching.
Thank you so much.
So.
You can watch it again also. Oh yeah, here comes the hand. Bye. I need to pay attention to the hand.